Hi there guys, training's more than just a sport, it's a way of life. I know that's a bit cliched and it's often said, and especially in karate circles, karate is not just a sport, it's a way of life. But there is a lot more to what we do than just getting fitter. Of course, learning how to defend yourself may one day save your life, or maybe even save one of your loved ones' life. But at very, very least, learning to defend yourself will lift your self-esteem in a way that no other activity can. And there's also social reasons to train, but I think the biggest reason to train is the development of your character. And that development will come in different forms for different people. Some people in particular will benefit from the self-discipline and the developing of self-mastery. Others will build their confidence, while others, again, the lessons might be actually in humility, which when you think about it is actually the deepest form of self-confidence. And some others will learn persistence and determination, and others patience. Will probably, in the end, benefit from it all. Now that all sounds really, really great, but there is a hitch. The hitch is, of course, it's not going to be easy. But of course, what I can promise you is that it's going to be worth it. As my old instructor used to say, samurai swords are forged between the hammer and the anvil, not between pillows and cushions. You're going to be tested, and sometimes this will come in the form of a grading or a tournament that will push you out of your comfort zone or challenge you to become better. Other times you'll be challenged to try to master a new skill. Other times you'll be tested by the frustration of disappointment, or simply the frustration of stagnating and not improving. The message I want to convey today though is that there is always a moment of decision where you will decide to either take the hard path or the easy path. And the easy path is so often very, very seductive. It's easy, obviously that's why it's called the easy path. It's so easy to make choices like, I just don't feel like heading to class, so just miss a class or two because you just don't feel like it, or just to even be lazy, or just not train hard, or to push yourself when you're at training. And frequently those easy path decisions lead you to becoming weaker, and of course choosing the easy path more and more and more and more. And that is called a lack of discipline. But probably the most seductive of the easy path choices is to blame others for your failures, or to blame the system for your failures, or to blame that it's just simply too hard when you fail. Or sometimes you may even find yourself telling yourself that's just not that important anyway, because look, it's just a hobby anyway. So the key to making the hard path or easy path decisions is simple. It's summed up in 3 words: long-term vision. You need to project your actions into the future. In terms of training, that's easy. In 5 years' time of constantly taking the easy path, you'll probably end up quitting. And when it comes to the crunch, will you be a better person because you quit? Or will you be someone who harbors a little regret, or maybe even more than just a little regret, that you didn't get your black belt, and more importantly, that you didn't live up to your potential? Now, alternatively, if you train hard for 5 years and choose to take the hard path far more than the easy path, you'll probably be a black belt, or at least close to becoming one. Do you think you'll be a distinctively better person as a result of that? Do you think that you'll be someone who can really feel proud of themselves? Long-term vision is the blessing of thinking to yourself, is what I'm doing making me a better and stronger person? Do you want to be a better you? Still you, but stronger in mind and in body and in spirit, a more confident you, more disciplined and determined, capable of achieving more and gaining the respect of others as a result. Choose to be a better you. By the way, no one 100% chooses the hard path all the time. We all stray into the easy path at different times, especially when we lose our vision for a moment. God knows I have more times than I care to mention. But just try not to make that a habit. Think in terms of your long-term vision for yourself. Think, is what I'm doing right now making me stronger, or is it making me weaker? Is it moving me towards what I want to achieve and what I want to become, or is it taking me a step further away from it? Good luck in your training. I hope this video really helps and makes a really big impact on how you think and how you train. Have a great one and enjoy your martial arts journey.